Chairman Crapo and Ranking Member Wyden, thank you for the opportunity to testify before this committee on such an important topic. I'm Scott Whitaker. I'm the President and CEO of AdvaMed. We're the Medtech Association, which represents the industry that invents, manufactures, and distributes technologies to every hospital, health clinic, and doctor's office in America. We're an American success story and the global superpower of medical innovation. Think about our industry this way: the diagnostic test, the X-ray, the MRI, the CAT scan, and the ultrasound, heart valves and heart pumps, cardiac monitors, stents and pacemakers, the artificial hip, artificial knee and shoulder, the insulin pump and the continuous glucose monitor, surgical kits that are used every day for 77,000 procedures in the United States, and now the imaging exam powered by AI, which according to a recent study improves breast cancer detection by more than 29%. These are the products and many more that the medtech industry manufactures. And I suspect everyone in this room has had direct experience with one or more of these life-saving technologies. As we think about trade policy and supply chains, it's essential that this industry is protected from tariffs for humanitarian reasons, as it historically has been. To be clear, we applaud the President's efforts to bring more manufacturing back to the United States and fix some of the existing trade imbalances. But the reality is up to 70% of medtech used in America is already made in America, supporting 3 million jobs across this country, and that's growing every day. The U.S. is the largest medtech market in the world, accounting for 40% of global sales. And it's unquestionably the global leader in innovation. If there's a breakthrough in medical technology, chances are it was developed right here. Tariff policy, if deployed in the wrong way, could put all of that at risk, and here's why. First, medtech products are mandatory, not optional. They can mean the difference between life and death, which is why they're highly regulated, as they should be. Shifting operations is a multi-year effort, bringing with it regulatory requirements not seen in other industries. While the supply chains for other industries are important to the economy and to consumers, most don't have the same impact that we have on human lives. Secondly, ours is a mostly fixed reimbursement environment. Medical technologies are purchased by hospitals through multi-year contracts, making cost spikes difficult to adjust to, if at all. Our customers are Medicare, Medicaid, and the VA, federal programs. Any revenues that might be generated by tariffs could be offset by higher prices. Increasing costs to federal programs seems to me to be counterproductive. Currently, medtech represents only 5% of healthcare spending in the United States and historically has been deflationary. For example, a pacemaker adjusted for inflation now costs 20% less today than it did 10 years ago. And that's fairly typical for our products. Finally, the medical supply chain for medtech is highly complex. Many products contain several hundred parts from multiple countries and multiple regions around the world. Let me give you an example. Recently, a U.S. company purchased a foreign company with the intent of moving its operations to the United States. Why? Because this company manufactures two critical neonatal products that respectively supply 50% and 70% of American NICUs with this product. The plan to move that operation will take 3 to 5 years to fully implement. In the meantime, tariffs, if wrongly implemented, will threaten that plan. And as a result, could put NICUs in a very difficult position. That's not a risk, in our opinion, worth taking. Let me conclude by saying this. We appreciate the President's 90-day pause. We're encouraged by his most recent announcements on China as well. But we believe that for the medtech industry to continue delivering to patients requires maximum tariff flexibility. We're asking for medtech products to be treated with a reciprocal zero-for-zero model in each of the administration's country-by-country negotiations. Historically, this has been the place that medtech has landed. So, Mr. Chairman, we stand ready to work with you, with the President and this administration to move forward to support this industry and allow it to continue to be the growing and vibrant American presence that it has always been. With that, thank you for the time, and I look forward to your questions.